colleague was involved in that crash on the 36 as well. And that went that really bad one. She's just coming. She's in a coma. Well, she was in a coma for ages.
Induced or?
Induced, yeah. And because of brain injury. And then she's been reading a blog from her husband every day, and it's been quite in depth and like quite harrowing to start with. But then she started now moving her arms, raising her eyebrows, rolling her eyes when the nurses are saying stuff, and going "fuck's sake" and stuff like that. So she's still there.
Yeah,
that's fucking amazing. Isn't it?
Yeah, she'll come back.
It's great.
Yeah, that was a weird day, that, because they blocked off the Westwood Road, and we've been doing a back and forth to a clearance, and it was like, the A36 is blocked as well now. What the fuck is going on? You know what I mean? It's like, and then we found out it was that bad crash.
Apparently there's two cars. She was driving behind another car, keeping a proper distance, and this guy tried to overtake, couldn't make it, so tried to get in between the pair of them. She broke, and there was another car that was behind her. He overtook 3 cars.
That's the same, people.
She was the last car. Ooh. So, yeah. Hi. On that note,
just chatting away.
Chatting away. As you do, yeah.
Welcome to the casual URL.
Yeah, casual. They're all casual.
I've got something to lean against for a second.
Nice, yeah, there you go. I thought it'd like sit down in a chair.
I'm not going to have backache by an hour in this time.
Oh yeah, phone comments.
What are we listening to, Mark?
What are we listening to? We are listening to a very dear friend of mine. He made this on the PlayStation. This is the 3rd track we've heard by him. Apparently he played this at one of my nights. I used to run a club night about 15, 17 years ago. We ran for 4 years, did 20 parties and spent £38,000.
As you do.
As you do. I wish I'd bought a house. Anyway, this is Flo. Florent Sarah. I believe he's DJing under the name of 6 Underground at the moment. If we could have some feedback on the sound, that'd be great. The track is called The Haunt, and it is on SoundCloud.
Nice.
Right, I believe I've done with all the sharing.
That old rave.
Yeah.
Orchestral stuff.
Yeah.
It's lovely.
He was really into like hard house and Lab 4, and then later on like trashy tracks. You know, the Germany type stuff. Really like, you know, I wish he was producing again. He's got a TR8, there's Xbox, and a few other bits and pieces, so he should. Like I say, written about 17 years ago on the PlayStation. Just goes to show that the argument we can have today on the internet, it doesn't really matter what you've got to make music, just as long as whatever you're producing has like character and it's good. You know? I've heard like Atari put in a track that used the Matrix group, sorry, and some other thing, and like altogether it was like £4 grand worth of equipment. It was like Jesus, Atari could put that out. You know?
Yeah.
So anyway, this is Florent Sarah. This is just the intro track. It's a bit long, so we may not get through the whole thing. But yeah, by all means, rate it.
So that's Music 2000, I take it.
That's it, yeah.
I was the best about that as well.
Oh, God.
What did you recorded it on then? Tape, maybe?
I've still got it.
I literally fired up the PlayStation the other day and recorded it off.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Apparently Daz is in hospital, in bed with morphine.
Get well soon, Daz.
Yeah. Mark Delon's just joined us, Chris Jones has just joined us, Amy Buffum has just joined us.
He didn't name me.
Mike
Right.
up. Mike up, are you sure? We need to go Mike.
Mike, 2.
Which
can
Mike?
you hear?
Yeah, 1, 2, 1, 2. All mics up or what?
Or just mine, or just...
I hate that there's a delay. We've asked that question, they ain't going to hear it in 5 minutes.
Right, yeah, okay. Yeah. Well,
Got the volume come off that as well, haven't we?
Yeah, we will pick up that.
yeah, it's only about a minute
We're
delay.
talking in behind it.
What? Levels need to be up. Okay, Pierrot, I am going to try, fella. Alright. Problem is, the more I turn it up...
Can you hear?
1, 2.
2, 3, 4, 5.
All mics. I'm here. Thank you, Stuart. Armando. Bitch Boy Ruidiaz. Is that what your nickname is these days? I'm sure that's what somebody had an argument the other day. Some troll called him Bitch Boy.
Oh, is it?
That's right.
Brilliant.
All mics. Thank you, mics. 1, 2. No, I'm good, surely.
Maybe they're picking up the music in the background.
Quite possibly. We are sat quite close to the speakers.
Yeah.
Mark Delon, evening. How's it going? Get Herod, if you could give us a little more feedback on the levels,
Yeah.
that'd be lush. Right,
Opinions always welcome.
opinions always welcome.
Anyway, I'm going to give this 8 traditional cats.
Yeah. Don't forget, this was produced like nearly 15 years ago.
Yeah.
That's
So
it.
traditional cats is the way to go, I think.
It's almost got a little bit of that Charlie Says vibe to it, which
Yes.
is just perfect. And it makes you smile.
Like I say, I mean, with the samples and the stuff you got on Music 2000, it's amazing.
Yeah. Yeah, the stuff he's doing, you know,
That's really good.
like 15 years ago, you know.
It's in the moment, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, you know?
And like it would work on a dance floor these days as well. I don't think it's out of place or too out of place, you know. Like I say, apparently you played it at this one of my nights. All he remembers about the night is that the decks were on the stage at Lakota, not up at the top. So I don't know which one that was, but
Who knows?
Warren, you want to
Yeah.
number 2?
Yeah, I'll give that. I think I'll give that about 7.5.
Yeah.
But you know, I mean, based on the fact that it was on
Music 2000.
Music 2000, that's got to be a 9, man. For that, alone. Seriously though.
Flo, you're getting good
if it was
scores for
done
that.
on A1 or something.
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
7.5 now. But I mean,
Yeah.
just Jesus, that's 9 definitely all day long on Music 2000.
Good
But
scores,
let's
fella.
be honest, you could drop it into the middle of a techno set
Yeah,
and everyone would be
definitely,
jumping
yeah.
around like
Yeah.
idiots to it. Do you know what I mean?
Ah, we've got feedback loop, that's why. Let me just sort
what
out
it
that
is.
feedback loop.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
There we
I could
go.
hear voices.
Yeah, technical
Good
problems
ears.
all over the
Good
place.
ears.
Discerning ears, that's what
Yeah.
it is.
Okay,
Oscar
up
Deer,
next we
okay.
have Herritt Johannes Voss, and it is Cut Up House, I believe he's called it this week. I'm not going to do the phone in this week, simply because we're in a different studio, and I haven't really worked that tech out just yet.
This is strange.
Yeah.
Waiting for anything to latch onto. At the moment, it sounds like a switch through
It
the
sounds,
station.
it does, doesn't it? Like with an LFO.
I mean, there is a definite repeating loop there.
I thought I was going to say it's going to focus on one of them and start to go.
You
It
would have
is.
thought.
It is now.
Leaf, we're into the second track, mate. No, you have not reached your tune.
No.
5, 6, 7, and 1. 5, 6, 7, and 1. That's there.
Loosely.
It is. It's well cut up. I like it.
Sam Crowley, welcome to the party.
If you listen
there we
to
go,
it,
there we go.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
That introduction was a little bit
started-
long and confusing.
Yeah.
That's exactly where I was going to go with it. And it's a 3-minute track, so you can have the whole thing played. There are only 40 tracks in the thread this evening, and that's brilliant. It means you'll get more airtime. Or we all get to go home early, which is great, because my train's at 9:15.
So you might need to lift down to the station.
Possibly. At high speed. See, I'm liking it now. It's got that Daft Punk vibe, which was what I was hoping when he said he was going to put it in.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah,
I love it.
you're right.
Nick says, not quite too sure. Yeah, it's grooving now. But you've got to like that housey sort of Daft
It's
Punk
clever.
vibe.
It's very clever. I like clever.
Herritt, it's Herritt. You know,
Yeah,
the
I love
URL
it.
submitter, man.
Yeah.
The dude,
I do think like the introduction could have been a bit shorter because it does. But I think,
smoother.
but you could kind of hear it blending as it started making more cohesion as
I
it
think
got
you
on.
saw it before I did.
You know, you can see it kind of like
I can
making
hear the
sense,
repeat.
making sense. I think that it needed to pick up making sense a bit quicker.
Yeah.
But that's fucking minor. That's tiny, isn't it?
If it was a 6-minute track, then
Yeah.
a long intro's a little bit more forgivable. But that was like a third of the track, was the
yeah.
intro. You know.
And it's to break down into this, but at least
You've shut us up completely, mate. Like, I'm a big fan of Cassette Boy, and this reminds me a lot of Cassette Boy.
yeah.
So it's instantly like almost a hit with me. I'm sure this is about an 8. I kind of like this.
it's quirky. You can imagine as a DJ putting into his set.
Yeah, and everyone
Someone
goes,
like the
what?
who's those Nightmares on Wax dudes?
No. Not, too many DJs.
Nightmares
Soul
on
Wax. Soul Wax.
Soul Wax and Nightmares on Wax, that kind of stuff. You can imagine them dropping it in as a kind of a little weird
Yeah,
one.
just to throw people.
Just to throw people
Yeah,
right
just a
off
set, yeah.
the spanner.
And then
Well,
go
I think
back
the
into the
cut
boom,
up
boom,
bits,
boom.
the second cut up bit in the drop. If it was a bit different to the first one, that would have been good. If it had gone cut up even more and gone into like instead of just being 1, 2, 3, 4, it'd been like 16s and a few not triplets maybe. So I hate
Please,
triplets.
not triplets.
But maybe a couple of triplets. But you know, just cut up a little bit differently than the first bit. Then that would have
a
been
couple
far
of triplets
more and
followed
a
by
bit
the
more
phrase,
more
no
effects.
more
But
triplets.
like a Aphex twin, like he would have gone
Yes.
and gone all over the place with that. That
So
would
what
have
you're
been a bit.
saying is it wasn't
It was
cut
glitched,
up
but it
enough
wouldn't
for
even
you.
go, you wouldn't even glitch up enough. No,
No,
you need to
more
glitch
glitch,
it more glitch.
more glitch.
Glitch that shit.
Are you sticking a number on that one?
I'd give that. I'd definitely give that an 8.5.
Oh.
So I loved it. Yeah, I thought it was really good. Very clever. Just needs a little bit of more glitch up.
Yeah.
Yeah, that,
Be a
for
bit more
me,
extreme.
and that would have been a 9
Excellent.
because it was good, solid stuff.
From a punter point of view, I'd mark it down a little bit because it was just a little bit too confusing. From a producer point of view, it was really clever. So I'm torn. Do you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, yeah, if you dropped it into the middle of a set with a lot more easy to listen to stuff, easy to follow
Yeah,
stuff,
in the middle of the set,
it would
it
throw
would
people
stand out.
completely and make
Yeah.
them smile.
Or even on an album, if the guy
Yeah.
made an album and
Yeah.
that was one of them, and you know,
Absolutely.
it's got its place, hasn't it?
It's got its place, and that's the point. Yeah.
But I'd
So-
liked more glitch. I like more glitch.
Yeah,
so
I'd
it
have
was.
liked-
So it wasn't just 1, 2, 3. It sounded like it was very regimental, and it could have been a bit more. You
If
know,
the
it could have done a
glitches-
bit more.
If the samples
You know,
had been cut in half,
And then micro
or maybe
edited
played
it,
at twice the
reverse
speed,
a few bits, and
just to sort of what's the word?
filters
Give it some
and-
more rhythm in that. In the glitchy
Yeah.
bit, it needed more rhythm for my own personal tastes. So I'm going to mark it down and give it a 7.
Excellent. God, these two are on form tonight. I couldn't get a word in edgeways whatsoever
what
at
have you
all.
got to say there? Let's be honest.
Well, yeah, true. Don't listen to me. It's all arbitrary. Okay, all you're getting out of this is a 50-second, like, glimpse. This is Sean James's new stuff.
Oh right, yeah. Go on, Sean.
Back to the 90s. Would have been good if you'd eye-rigged this fella, so he could have heard it properly. But again, it's got that flow feel to the track, the old.
It's yeah.
Would it be smart if you could eye-rig something, like, but do it as it's like on the phone first, then mix it to the eye-rig, and then let people hear it going like, "Come on!" That'd be brilliant, wouldn't it?
Oh yes. This
Yeah,
just makes
this is
me
old school.
smile.
This is 1992, and we're back.
I'm not sure we can mark a minute live stream that isn't eye-rigged, though, can we?
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, that's good. Just the content. Yeah, that's good, mate.
Yeah, it does exactly.
And he's not an
what it's
old man,
meant
is he? He's a young chap.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
see, so
yeah.
to
So
make
he's
that,
got it, yeah.
because that reminds me, because I'm an old chap, that reminds me of old times. Good times.
And that's all you're getting.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was brilliant.
We're
Yeah,
marking
nice
you
one.
down for the fact that he didn't use an eye rig, so like a 6, because it's a minute long, and so that's my score. Anyone else?
I won't do that because it's you know, it's punk rock in it, and he was just like, letting you have a look.
Yes, Warren.
So I'd give that. Well, I'm giving high score so far. I don't care. I'd give that an 8.5 all day long. You know, definitely. But you know, it's old, isn't it? It
Yeah,
sounds like the
it's
old
sick.
days, and for a young man to make an old days tune,
absolutely.
he did a damn
And
good
get
job.
it spot on as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean,
Those
I'm
pianos
giving
are
it-
lush.
I'm giving it 8 because of the huge Cheshire Cat
Yeah,
grin it gave
definitely.
me straight away.
Yeah.
That looping piano is not my thing at all. Like,
Yeah, we love it.
not
Oh
my
yeah,
Yeah.
but you know,
Keith
it's
hates you for
evocative
saying
of a
that.
certain time, isn't
It
it?
is, but that time I was listening to Guns N' Roses and Megadeth.
Yeah.
And
Oh, I am
Metallica,
sorry.
Yeah, and Mudhoney, and you know, I was, and I was like, what's all this electronical crap anyway?
Yeah.
Roger
I was like that
Jennings
before.
is up next. Sorry, what?
I was like that before. I got into techno and tunes about 1990, about 1990, 91. Before that, I was pure sort of bands and guitars and things.
It was about 94 for me where I made the switch over. I'm really sorry.
I did
for
listen
missing
to
your
it.
comments
I did
tonight.
listen to it and listened to a lot of hip hop and that beforehand. But I was
Yep.
purely like, if I wanted to make my own music, it was always guitars and that.
Okay, Roger emailed me about this track. He said he wants to put some scratching over the top of it. Do you think it needs scratching? Do we think it needs some scratching over the top of it?
Subtle, little bit.
Yeah.
Scratch. You can overdo scratching so easily in my book.
And it's got to be tight scratching because there's nothing worse than you've got a locked on track on a sequencer and someone's going, and
Yeah.
it's not on.
Yeah.
Because a lot of these DMC things, they're going, look at that, amazing, that, amazing. But it's
It's
like,
not
why
on.
aren't you on the beat then?
Yeah,
if
yeah,
it's so
it's
not.
amazing, why can't you do it to the
Yeah.
to the sync?
Again, let me know how the sound is, people.
We get delayed pitch on it. It's funny. I look round there and Mark's got the face going, and he's not laughing. It's like weird.
Yeah.
I like this. It's nice.
Yeah, I like this. Again, 3-minute tracks. We are going to
Bit
finish
wonky.
well early tonight.
Just gonna see if I can edge it up a bit. Yeah, you got your master on there.
Yeah.
Sounds like a didge almost, doesn't it?
Mm.
Yes. Do you know, I wouldn't be surprised if it actually is.
It's a bass layer
You reckon?
Yeah, it's a layered bass, so he's got the. Yeah, I would say it was layered, or it's affected, and then like the bass brought out of it, accentuated.
I don't think I've seen his name online, so we can't ask him. Again, it's got an old school vibe to it. Really
It has got an old school vibe to it.
We going old school tonight, are we? Liz, can you pass
Good, I
me
like it. A bit of old school.
orange juice?
Yes.
Very much.
And I mean, if you're going to do a bit of scratching, do you know what I mean? Then you've got to scratch a sample from Tank Girl, because that's got an Australian feel to it, and it's got a dig sound, do you know what I mean?
Well, these days you can scratch the tune, can't you?
Yeah.
You can get the
You
person you're
scratch
scratching
anything you
for.
want.
So my mate John Carpenter, I big him up, but from work, like he's a really good scratch DJ, and he's just bought one of these new things that clip on the middle of the record, and it time codes it. You can spin it around in your hand.
See.
You can spin it around your hand, and it will time code stuff.
Oh.
So we've got one of them.
That's a bit
clever. And he's tight. He's really good. But a lot of them you see, and they're just not on the beat.
Okay, I've turned it up a bit. Is that too loud? And that is all we're getting of that one.
Yes, it could do with some scratching, but very subtly applied.
Yeah, he did say it was a work in progress. So...
Yeah, so vocal scratching would be quite nice. Sort of.
Yes, yeah, I agree. So yeah, we also stick some scratching over the top of it.
And if the scratch guy doesn't get it on point, just put it in A button and warp it.
Yeah, move it around a bit.
Warp it up.
Yeah.
How much stuff I warp when I collab with people and that are doing free stuff like vocals and stuff like that, and just like just nudge it a bit.
Twitch.
They go, I'd mess it up. It doesn't matter. Don't worry about it.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
put it on Complex Pro, move your warp marker, sorted.
We were going to land on some scores for that track. I guess it's a work in progress. I like the sound. It was grimy.
That was really
moved
good.
along nicely, breakbeaty.
I also like the little sort of rave stab halfway through that came in. I like
that was quite a nice surprise, wasn't it?
Again, I'm 7.5 tonight. I think I've just given everybody a 7.5 tonight. Good track though. Roger Jennings on SoundCloud. Did you guys number it?
I'm going to do a 7.5 as well. Our scores are meaningless, just remember that.
Yeah, they are really. Yeah, it's really, yeah. I go along with that as well. 7.5 all along.
There we go. We all agree with each other.
Flat EQ on that one.
We all agree at nonsense 7.5 scores.
Oh, let's go back a bit. Okay, this is Matez, Deeply Treated. It's a 4.5 minute long song, so you're going to get pretty much all of it. None of the tracks so far have gone the 4 minutes that we needed, that they had, so. Again, I think that was the fallout from Easter. Definitely trying to find the stream.
I like the roll.
Mark Delon gave that last one a 7.5. Thank you very much, Leafy Osper, for explaining to Marco how the URL works. I was down in Weymouth for the weekend and 3 people emailed, how do I send you a track? I was like, hold on a minute. I'll be back in 10 minutes, guys. Just tell everybody. Yeah. Twice a month the shout out goes up. We've got 40 tracks in the thread tonight, so we're going to do 20 of them. Daniel Webster, can I send you some tunes, right, mate? You can, but not for another week. Tariuma says awesome, that's 10 plus all day long. Sick note vibe. Are we talking about this one or last one? Fraser Holiday, good to see you, fella.
This is the sort of track that gets everybody dancing silly. Do you know what I mean? Which is a good thing as well.
Again, that's the fabric of a mix, isn't it? You know, when you think of these songs, or tunes, you've got to think of them in the fabric of the whole mix.
Yes, yeah.
And the DJ's going to go like, oh, dig that one to put here, like that, and that's it. And it's to tell us the story of their mix.
Well, it's a puzzle. You don't bring the picture out. You're trying to tell the picture.
Yeah, I mean, you can have a set that's completely rigid, and it can work, but if you can vary it, if you pick up with the audience, maybe you get a little bit aggressive, maybe you want to take it down, do something with a little bit more of a silly bounce like this, you know? Keep some silly bounce on itself.
It's all about the journey, isn't it?
It's getting lovely scores here. Fraser Holiday says, love this tune, 7.9. Somebody else says something really, really good about it, but the comments have disappeared.
Okay, there's something quite old school about this as well.
Right, Are we calling this one the old school one then?
Yeah, it's old school night, definitely.
We're in Sean Pierce's for the next URL, and he's requested you put some core in. We have enough room for at least 10 tracks.
I'll make you a core track.
Yeah, please.
I'll make you a core track.
Please, for next week.
What sort of core do you want?
Oh, make crazy,
Answer on the
crazy
postcard. You tell me what sort of core you want, right? And I'll make a track to it. So you want polka core, Oreo Speedwagon core, or something like that, you know, country core.
Tim KO, you put your track in the wrong thread, and I broke all the rules and moved it over for you, so you're in next week's show, fella. I did did send you a message about it, but obviously you didn't read it. Hard House Vibe from Paulie Kennedy, giving it an 8.
Definitely 1995.
Tony Vine says porncore, please.
Porncore, okay, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, I've got to be quick, innit?
What BPM though?
Just like me. Yeah, I can do quick.
What BPM though? That'd be great.
220.
I don't know.
Oh, 220 at least. Here we
They got to start at say 65 and then get up to like, I don't know.
Mark Donald says Apple Core, please.
Apple core. Apple corn core.
Bib Jones says, sorry I'm late. Don't worry, fella. We're only like into the 3rd track, so you're good. We got a studio key as well.
We've got a studio cut.
Yeah.
Studio cut.
Studio cut.
Chart Core, says Tim.
Chart.
Chart, well, you did remix that S Club track.
Yeah, I did in a remix of S Club 7 and Public Enemy.
Toxic.
So
You want to do a chord track based around toxic.
Toxic.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dad says Mongolian throat singing core, and I'm saying
Oh yes. Have you been listening to Mongolian metal?
yes, I've seen the things on YouTube. It's a bit too epic.
I knew what it was when I saw
No,
it.
that's the best way to describe it. It's too epic.
You ever see his Facebook post? You don't bother listening to it 'cause you know what it probably sounds like. It was one of those. I went like, yeah, I can imagine what that sounds like. I bet I know what it sounds like though.
Yeah, it's
honestly just
it's
looking
sort
at
of
the picture and thinking,
you know,
yeah.
we are a reincarnation of Genghis Khan. We're going to slight Asia.
Oh, right,
Yeah, it's
that's
very
cool.
much,
That's
you
even
know,
better.
you know.
I like it now.
Yeah.
Tim Carey says, I like the key change. Yeah, it's a nice track, it moves on well. It's not quite enough movement for me.
I would like to see a complete breakdown and a little vocal sample thrown in, and then back into the beat again.
There's no
But
way
again, that's my own personal take.
But this reminds me again of old school. When people make this, I imagine this is made on hardware.
It doesn't say.
I don't say. But it's kept limited, and I think when you limit stuff, you sound like the old days. 'Cause
Yeah,
then
when
you're
you made on hardware.
keeping it like, because these guys only had maybe 3 or 4 pieces of kit.
Yeah. I don't even know where this is coming from. There it is.
What's that?
where the music was coming from, I just like. I lost
All
it.
right, technical problem number 2.
Technical problem number 2.
Yeah.
Okay, so like a score for that one. It's a good solid 7.5. You know, it's a good track. It moved on. It
I'm
did
not going to argue with that.
Did this
Yeah,
to everybody.
that's
you
it.
know.
That's it.
But it wasn't us at the front of the dance floor going, fucking, let's have it.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
It
good
was
track.
bouncy.
Yeah, I mean, I'll
it
give it
had
a
a
7.
nice. It had a nice sort of what's the word? It didn't take itself too seriously.
Yeah.
Right.
But I would still say that it needed something in the middle just to give it a bit of variation. I would ideally like a complete breakdown with a vocal sample, then back into the beat again. But that's because it's what I like.
Here we've got somebody who has really done a good job on mastering. Look how high the level was compared to the last one.
It's not necessarily a good thing, loudness. Loudness isn't always the key. Sometimes dynamics is the key. But it looks quite dynamic from there. But
Yeah.
I don't know if you can tell from the singing code.
No, compress the fucking back. This is M. Bell Encounter. Literally just M. Oh, it's a private track as well, so technically an exclusive.
That means a good meeting.
Bell Encounter?
Yeah.
Is it?
I think so.
French?
Makes sense, doesn't it? Got to mix it.
Stuart Watkins says needs a voice over it for the last one. Is that the
Yeah.
last one? And Sean Pierce says 8.75 for the last one. I'm glad you're all like marking tracks as in this one and the last one because of the lag on the stream. I really felt that.
It helps. Helps us to understand what's going on. And you.
Yes.
This is quite epic. It's got drama to it.
Lots of drama.
It's sort of like 9-inch nails, isn't it?
Yeah, industrial. Not quite private.
I'll have difficulty dancing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then again, it's not a dance.
And again, a lot of part of having the internet. Music taste is really like, it's all like personal. This doesn't appeal to us because we like dancing. Jacob says not an easy track, that's why I like it. 8 plus. Dad says bored. Nah. Yeah. Jen says not bored, it develops well. It does feel like that.
But it's got, when it takes this long to develop, you have to give the whole track a listen, haven't you? You've got to like to see where it goes, really, before you mark it.
I'm not over keen on the resident accent.
I'd probably make something like this if it was going to lead into something that was really and crisp and right in your face.
In many ways, this sounds like an intro.
Like an intro, yeah. And a lot of tracks, I like intros, you know.
Yeah.
A lot of Aphex Twin tracks sound like intros. You think, where's that going then? Where, I could have done that.
Where's the light I got?
Another stuff he does is genius.
There it is, down that way. There it isn't. There it is. Nope. One's green and short. Oh, what the hell, it doesn't matter. We're swapping lighters. Okay, if you want.
Rebecca Wilson has just joined the club. Atari Uma says it needs a lead. And when Atari Uma says it needs a lead, it fucking needs a lead. See, your body language jumps at anything pretty much.
No, I'm just listening to it. I'm waiting for it to go somewhere and it's not.
I don't think it's gonna.
No.
What was there?
I was really giving it a chance.
It's fine.
I was giving it a chance. I was really giving it a
It
chance.
sounds like, as Atari says, it sounds like listen.
Go on, then give it a number.
Yeah, it's difficult. Yeah, because what was there was good.
Yeah. The noise thing was good.
If it was part of the whole piece and this was kind of one track and it didn't go on for 12 minutes, it would be, you know, yeah. But it's like hearing it sort of separately. I think it sounds like it's part of a compilation. You know what I mean?
That says next.
It goes back into that same sound
Kicks it
again.
last 3 minutes.
There's kicks there, but they were very sparse. I think it's probably like a 5.5 for me on that one. Like Lynn said, the noises were all there, but there was nothing that I could.
But even for noise, the noise wasn't didn't sound like it was progressing very much. Like when you hear a lot of noise stuff and they do it on modular synths and it progresses over with an LFO that's dead slow and sends it over like 20 minutes or an hour or something. That's kind of like, it didn't progress.
Yeah, not enough progression. I'm giving it a 6.5 because I like the sounds, but I wanted more. I wanted more progression, more variation, and that bass drum sound, that kick sound was too resonant and it went on for too long. It could have changed, and it would have given it a little bit of progression.
Yeah. If it had like poked through and become a real thing and come back in again, that would have been quite nice to hear it bleed in and out. Like. So I mean, I'd give that a 5.
The value on it was amazing.
Yeah.
You know, listen. This is Mark Donon, by the way. Mr. D999, Baleara, Piss Soap Beach Towel Rehash. Brilliant.
Yeah. Of course it is. What else would it be called?
Jurassic Butt Plug. That's an in joke.
Yeah. All right.
You had to be there.
Yeah. It was a pebble on the beach.
Yeah. An unusually shaped pebble.
Say no more.
Yeah.
I wish I could turn this up more. I don't want to fuck up on
I
volume.
can do that.
Okay.
For us, anyway. Not about you. No,
Well,
you can't hear it.
They'll kind of pick it up on the
You might pick it
microphone
on the
anyway.
mics. So I lean closer to the speakers.
Pip John says 10. 10 for the track name. Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah.
Mark, could you make a decent mix from it? You'd probably be better off giving it to Warren. Warren would definitely be able to make a better mix of it.
Yeah, if you send me the stems, I'll have a go.
That says needs more
just like
cowbell.
the first person out, and that's it. I'm not doing any more. I'm not a Cherati.
Don't forget you got to do some porn core.
Yeah, I've got to do some porn core. I'll do that free. I'll do that for charity. I do a lot of porn core for charity, actually. I often do porn core for charity.
Yeah, I like this. Mark Donon usually has problems with mud. I wouldn't say it's muddy as such. It's just a little bit low in volume.
Yeah, but a bit of tweaking and that.
Again, Mark Donon, very old school vibes here.
Yeah.
Quick plug, Mark Donon is doing Mr. Victory Presents on the 2nd of June. Please correct me on this one. And I'm playing there with Lab 4 and K90. A little bit of plug for the weekend.
Yeah.
I am playing in Swansea for the Tribe of Swan.
Lacks a little bit of excitement, but it's got a nice bounce.
So check that out this Friday.
Yeah, you'll be waiting for the next track. Just getting on with it.
Yeah.
Is that a compliment or is it? You have to have
It's not a criticism.
It's not.
There's no point,
You have to have
point
that.
rating everything.
That's when you have a chat with your mate, isn't it? You go,
Yeah, that's it. This is all right.
Yeah.
You hear that little shuffle? I wish that was higher in the mix. There's a little bubbly sort of shuffle going on.
Honestly, these two could have their own show.
When I was partying, though, it'd be like, if something don't go a bit quiet, you go like, so going in this summer then, you're going on a bit, we're going on this year then.
I was going to Marbella, like, you know.
No, that's cool then. You know, you got to have a little chat now and again, haven't you? For that, this is, that bit is for chatting. Getting some water.
We're getting the bubble back again, that bubbly
Yeah, I like
shuffle.
that.
But it could be higher in the mix.
Yeah, I think it just needs mixing a little bit.
Yeah, mixing and mastering.
So it's a great
Which is something-
arrangement. Arrangement's the thing, is the key. So I listen to a lot of these tracks and I think about the arrangement, because I think personally arrangement's the most difficult part of putting a tune together.
The structure.
And if you can make an arranged tune, keep people flowing and keep people going, that's the big thing. So I'm not listening to anything on here tonight and judging it by its production value at all, ever. No one do that. Because it's you know, it can be, it's unsigned, isn't it?
Yeah,
It's supposed to be a demo.
Yeah.
It's a demo.
Yeah, exactly.
So if the arrangement's there, then that's it. It just needs a bit
So
of
in many
bit of
ways,
a
what we're
jiggy-jig.
looking for is potential.
Yeah, totally.
That
yeah.
track had potential.
Loads of potential,
Loads of
yeah.
potential. And do you know what?
Just
That's
a bit more high end on it and stuff, and a bit
Yes.
more of a smiley EQ on the master.
That's
or
what we say
something.
about Mark's tracks all the time. The potential there is absolutely amazing. Like, Mark, collab with a few people, get into somebody else's studio and have a look at how they do it. Seeing how Aaron Court's worked, and seeing how Warren worked, for me, has been massively influential.
Just get all your track right and bounce it out as stems and send it to someone like Audio Animals, or send them the whole mix. Someone like Audio Animals. Audio Animals are an outfit from Shepherd's Bush, and I've watched them on Facebook go from a really tiny company to a full-on SSL analog desk. They've got like $3 grand compressors, like Voice of God, VOG compressors, and all that kind of malarkey, and these mental speakers. Honestly, send it to those guys, and they're reasonable. I mean, you're talking about, I think about 75, 80 quid for a mixed and mastered track.
Wow.
And about 35, 40 quid for a mastered track, and that's, you're talking about an analog master. So I mean, Audio Animals, check them out online, Audio Animals, and I would recommend them. I'm not plugging them because they're my mates or anything. I've just watched them.
Plugging them because of their
I think they're really good.
Yeah. Audio Animals.
Audio Animals. Yeah, they
Basically,
work out of Shepherd's Bush.
I think what we're saying here, Mark, is once you've got something that you really like the arrangement with, give it to somebody else to just
Give it to
polish
someone
up
else,
a little bit. You know,
Because that's not because you've got a really good arrangement there.
Yeah.
It'd be a shame to see that track go. I would reckon, you know, you could probably make a lot of, you know, you could get a good vinyl ready track for that.
Yeah.
Easily, that someone would want to put on their record. And I've listened to stuff like that at parties plenty of times, but just
good
sounded a bit
scores.
better.
Do you want to give a number to it?
I'd give that an 8.5, 9 all the
really?
time. Yeah, just for the sheer arrangement, you know.
Okay,
You know, without
good
ignoring
scores.
the production.
I'll give it an 8.
Then-
It had me shuffling around.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know what I
That's
mean?
what's important.
And I kept on hearing things. I thought, oh, I like that, but I wanted it higher in the mix. So yeah.
You can already hear this has got a better high end on it.
Yeah. In fact, Mark was marking his track as it went along, and he was saying it needs more mid, it needs more high. Yeah. If you know what you know, and you know, like Warren
That's
said,
just details. That's just details, isn't it?
Yeah. The arrangement was there.
know.
I'll give it an 8 too. It's a good track.
But it is worth sending it back and forth to people as well if you want people to just have a go, you know, and have a look.
Yeah, I can't recommend getting it to somebody
Can I
else's
say that I
studio.
do that one? Have a go at that one, take the noise.
Really? Canal, thanks. Blown away from Mark.
Yeah, nice one. Yeah, no, did I say I'll do that one?
I don't think you did, but you might be talking yourself into it.
Is that the one I said, didn't I say?
Oh yeah, I think you might.
Yeah, so that I will agree to do that. I'll have a go. I mean, if it's shit, you know, let me know. But I mean,
Honestly.
if you want to pay, I mean, I would really recommend sending the stems or your finished track and just mix to Audio Animals because they are like, you know, they are the best. They really are. And they get it loud and crisp and even.
Now we're in a
We've got another
Christmas
track.
carol.
Yeah, I know. That's what I thought.
Okay, this is Mario.
Mario, go on, Mario.
Motherfucker made a great meme of me the other day.
Motherfucking Mario.
Naked with that dude painting. It was fucking
Saw that.
hilarious.
Good, wasn't it?
We got into a meme war and I lost.
Yeah.
Heavily. Anyway, Mario's track on SoundCloud. Good
I like
take,
it. Yeah, I like it. I like the way that the vocals carrying on. 'Cause
listen.
that's an old school sort of vibe, that. Because a lot of people are scared to let that vocal keep going right through a track. They think it pisses people off, but it's nice to hear it now and again like that.
Mark, for example, it doesn't like things to carry on for too long.
Not for too long. It's gone now because you've had enough of it then. You have to that's what you need to do with a track. Another thing you need to do with a track is listen to it, and when something bores you,
Move it
delete
on.
it.
Yeah.
Delete that block and a thing that just bored you, and then listen to it again, and then see what bores you, and then delete that, and then bring it back later.
Yeah. 1, 2. Are we all good on the mic?
Good on mics, good on mics.
Good on the mic. I think so.
Already.
Am I?
2 more riders.
Go on then, say something like...
Something
picking me
loud.
up at all? Yeah, you're right.
I'm picking, yeah, it's picking me up. That's all right.
I like this.
Yeah, I like this as well. I
Kick
did like
drums.
that.
Stuart,
horn
kick drums a
sound
bit
as well.
loud.
It is a little bit actually.
You reckon?
Maybe, yeah. It depends what you want. If that's what you want, if you want the kick drum to be in your face and that's your intention is for this track to be driven on a kick drum,
Yeah.
that's where it needs to be.
I like lots of kicks, so I'm not going to.
If that's what your intention is, then that's it. Come on then.
Right, Cat.
On there.
Cat's going to play with the mixer.
Sit there.
This reminds me of a Dave the Drummer track. It's got that heavy kick sound and quite simple, but also quite driving.
We've got a minute and a half left of the track. I'd like to see it get a little bit more interesting. Quite interesting, a little bit more movement.
Maybe. I'm not sure.
No. I think sometimes tracks need to be like this. You need to break it down and
I like that horn
dissect
sound.
it.
Oh yeah, don't get me wrong, everything about it.
Lean it down and
dripping with lush. Apparently it says live set, so I imagine it is live.
I'm having difficulty finding anything wrong with it.
No, exactly.
Oh
yeah.
no, absolutely.
Again, it's that track that you put in after you've had a really happy or an energetic track, and then you bring in something that's a bit more sparse and
Dark.
put it back and forward and change people's moods a bit.
Yeah. This has got that sort of hypnotic feel.
I would call this a dark plodder. It's got a dark vibe plodding on, needs to be 10 minutes long with some acid coming in, bubbling away. Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah.
It wouldn't hurt it to have some acid line bubbling in. But on the other hand, I quite like
not
that.
Sometimes it's nice to get away from the 303.
Yes, isn't it? I did for years. I purposely shied away from buying any clothes because I didn't want to be solely that driven, and now what am I? It's a solid 8 track, don't get me wrong. But yeah, like somebody said, a little bit longer and with an acid line over the top. I imagine there's more to it. It says live set, so I imagine there's more to it.
It's a percussion track. It's percussion, what I call a drum techno track in a way, because it's
Yes.
kind of like taking you through that progressive layers of it sound like a bit like a 909 almost. I think the kick drum is 909, but
It says it's a collide sound.
yeah.
Oh yes. That's
It's a
Oh
techies techno thing because it breaks things down so you can listen to all the different elements alone, and that oh yeah, there we go. That's what the hats sound like.
It would seem that the Collide crew have now got their own genre. We now call it Collide
The collide
techno.
sound. Yeah, this is it.
Yeah, that's not bad at all.
No,
I like it.
Like,
I can't remember her name. Michaela Riley?
Yeah, Michaela
honestly,
would. I
her
think Michaela would
choice
like
of
it.
tunes is
If
fucking
Michaela's listening to
stonking.
this, you tell us if we're wrong.
Yeah. So yeah, it was an 8 from me. Did we get
Yeah, I'll
scores
give that an 8.5.
Yeah, I'm
lovely,
going for an 8.5
really
as well.
Yeah.
I like that.
I wanted to see a bit more to it, but like you say, it might be a longer
That's-
track. So,
That would make it a completely different track.
yes. Yeah, oh yeah.
You know what I mean? As it was.
So you got good scores, mate?
Yeah.
This is Protension. Protension Atonal. Jen says, back again, Facebook sucks. Yes, Facebook does suck.
In many ways.
Yeah, I used to blame my internet connection for constantly dropping out, but it's not. It's not. It's just it happens to everybody all the time.
George Stokowski, how's it going, fella?
Crystal. It's a crystal, isn't it? It's a Stokowski. It's a crystal, isn't it?
Swarovski. Swarovski's crystal. This track sounds like it's from the same set.
Dewey, yes, we did.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? Yeah, it sounds like the next track.
It does.
It sounds like the next track you would have played.
So-
I'll dig that out next.
Producers are that in tune with everything that they're now like placing sets.
This is a set. So far, it's been quite a nice set tonight, isn't it? It's taking me on a journey. It's
I'm
exactly that.
I'm liking these little wheels in the background.
And the fact you can't quite hear them.
Yeah.
I sort of like that when you're partying going, what's that? You know, like if you have an obvious vocal, we go like it's saying, hello, my name's Dave. But then you know that. But if it's going like that, and you go, what's that? And you can't hear it, and you're going like, and you're off the tits, so you're going like, oh, it's saying this, isn't it?
Yeah. And then it turns out it's not.
Like that, what's that? Underwood, isn't there? Union Jack track that goes dodgy geezer, dodgy geezer, dodgy, 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 dodgy.
I've probably heard it, but I
Platypus.
probably think it's something completely different.
Is it Underworld or Union Jack, something like that? Platypus, I think it's called. So I like this.
It's a bit light for me, but I do.
That's reminding me of something like this.
It's got that nice bit of distortion.
That's nice. I
on
like
it.
where the fat's coming through now. Exposing it.
Oh
like.
yeah.
Yeah.
No, this. I mean,
Everything's
yes,
clouded in, isn't it? And then coming out and peeking out. Instead of being too cloudy all the same time, it's coming out and poking out now and again and giving you a little.
That's a good way of describing it.
You know?
The sound pokes out.
Yeah.
From the mix.
Just now and again.
This is Chris Jones. Apparently he's coming up to my studio soon.
Things
so
going
I'm
on
looking forward to that.
Nice. And then occasionally those sounds.
Good tunes on
poke out.
tonight.
Yeah. This is good. This is going to go up another notch from the last one we heard. It's got that same line
more
sound,
going on.
but there's more going on. Yeah. It's a little bit it's even more twisted. Those sort of squealing sounds, they're heavily distorted. I really like that.
I'd like to see a
Rusty,
bit
isn't they?
And that's just. I'd like to hear a bigger kick.
Dead.
I like it. It's got a nice click.
Nothing wrong with it, yeah.
It's got a nice click on the top end.
Like if I was listening to it and thinking about buying it, I may not buy it because the kick isn't large enough for me. But that
Bit more bottom end on it, you want?
Yeah, a bit more bottom end. But that's just me. And no, I haven't bought a record in a long time, so shush.
But if you're mixing it, EQ will sort that out.
Yeah.
Give it a bit of a
Whack it
bump
up.
on the EQ, this thing sort that, flat that low end there. But you might
Okay,
mess
so
up the bass.
We've nearly done 10 tunes, I think.
It's good. Well, I've got some bass.
We're 20 minutes into the show. We've only got 20 tunes to play.
the last track,
No, that's it. That's the same one.
That's the same track.
Oh, is it?
Oh,
Yeah.
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 It's a
Oh,
nice
that's
little
good.
breakdown.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, now you've got the kick I want. But maybe that's because everything else has been
That's
taken
right.
out of it.
That's what it is. Yeah. On its own.
This is
A little
good.
bit of EQ and a bit of side chain compression between the bass and the kick whistle. That if the bass was not on the same time as the kick, of course.
Apparently it reminds Jacob Debicki of Corvin Delek. Don't know who that is. Wet and Hard. Richard Greenwood says nice bass. Pip John says trap. Paulie Kennedy says boom. And Richard Greenwood says 9. It's a good track. Wasn't expecting the break.
No.
Like at all.
Brilliant. It's building up that tension, waiting for the pound to come back in again.
I hope it does boom when it comes back in boom.
Oh, that's a lot. That's
No,
almost
I
like a
like
mix in
that.
itself.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it wasn't quite what I was
This song is
expecting.
almost like a mix in itself, isn't it? It's good.
It's like you come out and come back into it.
Yeah, it's nice.
Yogi Bearsby says, yo, this is very chilled.
Yeah.
The whole theme of tonight has been that way. And I get the feeling next week's going to be completely the opposite when we're in Sean Pearson's studio for some core and gabba. Apparently Warren's going to make us a gabba track. If I've got time, I'll see if I can do the same.
Gab like porn,
I
Gab.
like the way the hats came in.
Yeah, that's nice.
Gave it that, like,
Crispy hats.
yeah, crispy hats.
They're almost like wobbling a bit. Like,
Pip, I don't hear a vocal sample. Is there a vocal sample?
I didn't hear about this.
I don't hear a vocal sample.
again, I think I rate a lot of tracks because they don't use the vocals. It's easy to put a vocal in and just fill up the space and
Yeah.
for your little drop instead of having to make a drop, just put a vocal in it.
Yeah.
Going, you know, whatever.
Oh,
bit
I
of
think
an old-
my comments are
Well,
hours old.
So, but when you hear a track that doesn't need a vocal, I think it's really a good craft
Yeah.
because you haven't needed it before.
The sampler lets me down all the time on stage and I can't hear it, so then I have to make my tracks twice as interesting to make up for the fact that I can't rely on a voice that just carries me for like a minute or so.
No, you don't. Your tracks are perfectly interesting enough. If anything, you actually vary things far too much.
much,
Just
and
when
then-
we get into things, you
Yeah,
change
use
them.
them again, yeah. No, I'm learning this. I am learning this.
You know, at the end of the day, we like to be hypnotised
Yes.
by the rhythm,
Yes, yes, yes.
by
That's something
repetition.
Jimmy Scavenger taught me as well. His stuff's so rhythmical and hypnotic and stuff. People love it.
Disturbingly hypnotic.
Yep.
I'm rating this track.
Yeah,
I'm
definitely.
liking this one a lot.
Yeah, I'll be gone.
Yeah.
I would be gone.
Yeah,
I'd be like that.
Almost.
I'd be eyes closed.
Yeah, yeah.
By this time, just. Yeah.
4 o'clock at a free party,
Yeah.
wearing sight boots.
Ah, hold on. Maybe that vocal sample is us.
Yes, it is. Yeah,
I
that
was just saying
vocal
what that
sample is
sample is
us.
now. Such a good vibration.
6-minute track and you got the whole thing played, fella.
There
and
you go.
captivated.
Yeah, well done,
and it
man.
did not feel
Yeah,
like
that
a
was a
6-minute
9.
track.
Yeah, that's a 9.
That's a 9.
It's got to
I'd
go
pay
that
for
extra
that.
half point up from
Yeah,
the
I'd
last
pay for
one
that.
because, yeah.
There you
9,
go. Pound
yeah.
for the sound, I'd pay
Pound
for
for the
that.
sound. I'd pay £2 for that.
Okay, next we have some core, I believe.
Nice. I do like a bit of core.
This is
Shit,
Timothy
Matt,
Leary, DNA. Oh dear. Where's this one going? Richard Greenwood said the vocal isn't loud enough. It took 4 hours, 5 cans, and it's not finished either. Chris, great track. I can't wait for you to come down and have a play in my studio, mate. All these tracks are 6 to 10 minutes. Oh, fucking hell, that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
The back doors open. Can you see out the back there? That's the outside, man. It's great.
As in, it's open.
Great outdoors.
Oh, glass there. It's getting love.
Right, because it's,
There's double doors open.
you can't even see the curtains moving. It's absolutely dead still tonight, isn't it?
Yeah. It's nice, isn't it? It's quite dead in it because of the sound thingies.
Yes.
That does help. Otherwise, like a box, like boom. Yeah.
Well, I'd say that this is a good follow-on from that last track as well. You know, you're sending in sets now. Well done.
Yeah.
You've got yourself so in tune with the URL, you're sending in sets.
Now, you know my taste on core.
Yeah, I wouldn't say this was core.
No, I wouldn't.
But it's got the...
I'd say it's hard techno, yeah.
Yeah, it's hard techno.
I'd say it's like German, sort of like old school Berlin, sort of hard techno. That.
Yeah, which
With
we
a
like.
little bit of it's got a little bit of hardstyle style to it,
Yes.
Yeah,
without too much
definitely,
of
yeah.
it. 'Cause
Yeah.
hardstyle
I
becomes
don't like
painful.
hardstyle.
It can be painful sometimes.
So no, I like stuff sometimes because my mates like it. My mate likes a bit of hardstyle, so I made him a track once that was an old punk track made an hardstyle track, and he likes it. Do you know what I mean? But so I can sort of,
I can appreciate it.
yeah.
Leggy Bearsby says, nice breakdown. It's more cybergoth.
Yeah.
Really? Is that like a genre all of its own?
It's a European. It's definitely a European sort of sound, isn't it? Sort of like that.
I'm not too sure where he comes from. Who's Plutonium Boy?
Oh, wasn't expecting that.
Nice. I like that key that is brought in.
Another great one, not as dark, happier vibe, bit bouncier, but again, follows on great, yeah. Sean Pierce says borderline acid core. And Richard Greenwood really wants us to go psytrance. I can't. It's whatever they send
Whatever they send in. Yeah.
Make some psytrance.
Make some psytrance and send it in.
Yeah.
I would love it.
Yeah.
I love
Lindsay's a
psytrance.
sci-fi.
Yeah.
Hard psytrance. I don't like squirty flip flops.
Space fairies.
Yeah.
Space fairies.
I find that just a bit dull, but hard psytrance, nice.
Yeah, again, it's a solid 8 track, really.
It is, yeah. This is good.
Put together well, the noises are nice, all in where they need to be.
Yeah. Nice bit of audio separation. Do you know what I mean? There's no muddiness anywhere. Sounds are nicely separated.
I feel like that's helped with there's not too much delay on everything. Like, I think one of my problems in my tracks is I put too much delay on everything.
It's very tempting.
You know?
One of my MX ones is just like delay on everything. So
I mean, but I know, I do know I do it. And often when I do a track, I'll pull the delay sends down and just like pull them back.
Yeah.
sometimes you need to.
Because I've just gone too mad with it. Just like have it there, but just in the background of it.
This on a big rig would be
lush.
making a bass space.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's really good.
Might be an 8.5 actually, fella.
That's some really good tunes on there, honestly.
Ooh. That came in exactly as you'd expect it to. And predictability, to my mind, is so important in dance music because then everybody gets that Space Cadet glow. Because they know it's coming in.
In the building,
Although fake
solid
drops
8,
are weird,
you're
don't they? Do you remember the fake drops when you bloody think it's coming, it's not there, and you get going, oh, thanks, mate.
The problem is, I'd throw himself
Ready
around
then.
on the dance floor and like a total twat.
Yeah, and you go,
Oh shit.
fake drop. Or sometimes when you're hearing a bass line coming first, there's no kick, and you think the kick's going to be coming in where it doesn't kick, it comes in somewhere else, and you think, oh, wow.
Yeah,
I like that.
See,
Myself.
a side transfer they do that, and it's like, I want to sulk in the corner.
funny
and
you
they do
say
that.
Oh, I quite like it. I like being tripped up.
What
Maybe
happens
once in a blue moon, but they do it too much.
I feel like pushing people over when you're out of your face, you know, it's just a laugh, isn't it?
I'm not
When you push your mates over, When you push your notes over when you're out in your face, it's a laugh.
Remind me never to get off my face.
But when you know you're all going to be doing it, and it's all right, and it's all like, you know, when you're all cool, it's a laugh, isn't it? Being tricked up at a party is quite funny. I like it anyway.
Jason Mark says you know where you are with this track.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, you do.
Yes, Marcel, Smitten is coming back, but I can't say too much. Jacob DeBecky gives us a 7.6, and Leafy Osprey, I'm not surprised, gave it a 9. That's an 8.5. You're right, you know exactly where you are with the track.
Yeah.
That's what I want to do, gauge your bass face halfway through. I can't fault it. Would I buy this one? I probably would. Tiny White says this has great movement.
Yeah.
Somebody, Mark Donan says cow pushing.
Yeah.
I thought it was called tipping, and I've not done that yet, and I want to. Life goals and all that.
Yeah, it's well mastered as well, so I've had to turn that down.
Yeah.
I've got a mixer here which is giving us a feed, and I've had to turn
That's
that down.
a solid
bit,
8
not
from
to-
me.
Yeah, absolutely.
neighbours, yeah.
Timothy Leary, DNA on SoundCloud. Go and check
Really
DNA
good. I'm going to
out.
be looking at it. That's good.
Ah, right. Now we've got to play Leaf's track, which is
Go on,
somewhere
Leaf.
else. I didn't
Oh,
show.
yes.
You're right, and Leaf, how's it going? You're right, mate?
He is in the building.
Yeah, I know, he's saying all right.
Oh, is he?
Yeah. Like you speak to someone, but they just type instead. So I go, all right, Leaf, and Leaf goes, yeah, man, you're right. And I go, yeah, sweet. And he's going, yeah, cool. That'd be good if you spell it on Facebook, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it would.
Safe word.
Apparently, this he did give me a spiel with it as well, but I can't find the spiel right now.
Mix some of that orange juice in there.
Yeah, you carry on.
I've got some.
Well, if you're going to get one,
This is a dry house. No, it's not.
if you're going to get a squash, I could do with a squash. Yeah, that'd be lovely. Thank you. Not fast. Squash is quicker.
Leaf, I've seen your name. Tell us who this is. Oh, coffee, yeah.
Go on then, coffees. Right, we're down to 2 for a bit. 1 coffee cup.
2 sugars.
1 for me. White 1. White 1.
Leaf Yoster says, wicked, thank you. Leaf, well done, fella. Your production is getting amazing. But don't lose what you had in the beginning that we all liked. Your craziness.
Yeah.
You know, lovely track.
This is very polished.
Yeah, but it's
You know what I mean?
Don't get me wrong, we're only a little into the track, so let's do this with
Yeah.
Jen says, I like it. And Paul says, 2 sugars, please. Written by 2 of us. This is me and John Atterbury. It's very good, Leaf.
Yeah.
What did you use? Was it software, hardware, or hybrid? Pip John says, none for me, I'm sweet enough. Gav Hyde has just joined the building. How's it going, fella? I don't think I've seen your name in the street in the URL before. Wait for the acid, says Leaf. Yeah, I think it kind of keeps what Leaf was originally there.
Yeah, it does.
Could be a touch faster, maybe, Leaf. But it's very accessible.
Yeah, it's very accessible.
Very accessible. Sorry, even looking at it. Simon Paulie Kennedy says yes. It's a beautiful acid like Leaf. Is that TD3 or is that Avalon? It's not quite a 10 for me, but it's bloody good. You're screaming like that. Wow.
It's got that vocalisation, do you know what I mean?
Danny John's whoosh tune. Not bad this, says Gav Hyde. Thank you very much for that. This is one of our residents. This is Leafy Osprey. Leafy Osprey, heart of gold. Don't give him too many shandies, like. Took us all the way up to Dundee one time, and eternally grateful for the motherfucker. Mark Huntley says, boy, I signed in me. Mint Leaf. Jacob DeBecky gave it a 10, and Chelsea Smith has given it a 10. Paul says, loving the 303s.
I mean, yeah, it's very polished, but it's got a 3.5 as well.
Leaf is never going to lose that. And I want Leaf, I want you to hold on to like your earlier sounds. I've noticed it myself. My earlier sound is not quite where I am now. I'd like a little bit of that back. Just a little. Oh my God, Danny Jones, Classic Tracks comes to mind. Jesus, that's awesome. I'm not sure it reminds me of a Classic Tracks, but if it reminds you, jump up. Chris Jones says, yeah man, this is nice. Agreed. It's got movement.
Yeah. Again, though, it's one of those tracks. I want to hear it on a big rig. overwhelmed by it because it's got that scream and it's got the pound as well.
Yeah. Any secrets in this software, Leaf? Bronwyn is saying that's lovely, a 10. Leaf has progressed a lot. Leaf is one person from the URL who's just fucking blown me away. Like, really, really has. Like, Charlie submitted stuff that wasn't necessarily his forte greatly. It was brilliant at that. You know, Charlie was always a fucking brilliant producer before he Leaf's needed like a little bit of, and what he's done with his tracks is just fucking awesome. Jacob DeBecky says, fantastic track. Yeah, absolutely, 100%. Some really good sounds going on. Gets a solid 9 from me, says Mark Huntley. And Mark Huntley knows his music. He knows what he likes. If he likes this, you're in. That's how brilliant this was.
I've got to say, this is a 9.5.
Bloody good, isn't it?
It's really good.
You might be dragging a little bit here.
I was going to say, I could do the breakdown.
Yeah. Or a break in that. Wow.
And there it comes.
Touch late. Leaf missing a 9.5 from Leaf. This is Leaf. Leaf has a signature freak riffs. It is really good. Which I've always loved. The production quality rocketed up. Someone saying for the whole song structure, hats off me. Leaf, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. I'll give us a 10, Leaf. Give it my first 10. Give it the golden buzzer from.
You're through, Leaf. Warren's giving it a 10. Yeah, Leaf, like 10 for your musical journey. 10, 110%. The track itself dragged a little bit for me at the end, and so for that I'm going to give you a 9. But other than that, fucking brilliant. And the other guy, John Attenborough, I think it was.
It's a 9.5 from me.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Rocking track, Leaf.
So again, and I've said this several times, I've said, that's the best thing you've ever done.
And then
Leaf,
next,
that's the best thing you've ever done. And
Yeah.
it's slightly less energetic than some of the ones you've done in the past,
Yeah.
but it was more accessible and it was so bloody polished.
Yeah.
That could have been a released track.
Yes.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
If I'd have got that from somebody who's been doing it for years and had it on vinyl and somebody was playing it, you know, in a mix.
You'd be impressed.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'd be loving it.
Yeah. Okay, next up we have Reg Edit. This is Paul Lee Kennedy, and I know you're in the building. Want me to take something off you?
Don't drop the coffee on the kit.
What, like we did last time and blew up his computer?
Yeah.
That was horrific, Warren. I had to walk away from that. You destroyed your computer.
Yeah, but it's what's on the computer.
I know, all the stuff is,
That's all right then.
Okay, so like a total change around from where we were.
Excuse my cough, people. I smoke too much.
It's working, so I flick it pretty hard.
And we're back to old school again.
Yeah.
Old school again.
But Reg Edit or Paul Lee Kennedy does produce like those kind of stuff. And his tracks are beautifully polished. Beautifully polished. Noise is in the right place.
Yep.
Mark Huntley says Hard House. Which track are you talking about, fella? This one or that one?
This one.
I mean, like hard acid.
Really?
But I mean, like the last, the least was sort of like, hard acid, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Really hard acid house in a way.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
From what I heard from the,
I would describe it as on the milder end of acid trap.
At least.
Yeah. Again, when it says placeable, that's part of the mix.
John Atterbury said, I was there. Yes, fella. You were. Your track was wonderful, mate. Absolutely awesome. The things that you and Leaf are doing at the moment are great. It's the things I said to Mark Dillon, actually get somebody else's studio. Leaf's done it, and look where the music making's going. Oh, comment just disappeared.
Ooh.
Yeah, delete that, don't say that. Yeah, I wouldn't have said that anyway. I'm glad I deleted it. Did you see it?
I I didn't know.
You didn't? No, good.
Reminds me of Force Smash Motion type tune. Don't know who they are. Sounds like Noom. Yeah, I kind of agree with that.
It's familiar, but I couldn't tell you where it's familiar from. But I like it.
The problem is like going after Leaf is a hard job.
Yeah, it's hard. It's a tough gig.
Yeah.
Well, it's hard for us because we really like acid techno.
Yeah, and we enjoy what it does. So lots of people say we don't enjoy this, but
This is well crafted, but it's.
oh, it's beautiful.
I was going to say, this is obvious.
Yeah, obvious.
It's a bit obvious. Is that what I really like when you said about the arrangement? There were some parts where the kick didn't come in straight away on the first beat, when that's like not obvious, and that's quite nice sometimes.
This has got melody.
Yeah, it's got melody.
Mark Denon says, you need to take it more seriously. Yeah, mate. You've got something to your tunes, but you actually find your style and your sound, and you're dead comfy with what you're doing. You can knock out some great tracks. George Kofsky's given it an 8, and Paul E. Kennedy says it's 1998. Is that when you produced this? Or is that where you're trying to take us back
Yeah,
to
that is
the feel?
1998, definitely 1998.
Yeah.
Yeah, this has definitely been played at something like the UFO Club when I was going out in 1998.
Thank you, Ben. You said like an upbeat vibe?
But no, yes, that's good. I'm not amazingly keen on melodies in techno too much. I like it to be sometimes. I do like melodies in electronica.
Yeah, in electronic.
In electronica, but I'm not keen on it in maybe slight remixes of many tracks. I like to be taken somewhere different.
Yes, I agree. Leafy Osman says 9, sweet.
Yeah, it's nice. This is nice. This is nice.
Where do you mark that? And Leaf, if you're liking this, that's a real surprise. It also means that you're more open to music these days, which is fucking brilliant. Stuart Watkins says, where's the drop? Hannah says, evening from Scotland.
There's lots of
Evening,
mini
Hannah?
drops. That's the thing.
Yes.
And the drops are beautifully predictable with that nice snare.
Yeah, I think
roll,
really
and
was
then
good.
back
Sometimes
in again.
I generally go 65 to 81 for a drop in most tracks.
Marcel says, I don't remember Paul Glaseby. Yep, I had a few tracks playing myself. Apparently Chris James worked with his uncle.
It's got that sort of synthwave vibe to it, can't it? That's, you know, that 80s.
Neo-romantic.
Yeah. Again, just take it,
So it says beautiful production, totally works. Yeah, I agree with you, Serge. And it comes from someone like you who makes really twisted dark tracks. That's a compliment, right?
But the drop would have been good, I think.
Not you, Marcel, the other Marcel.
Yeah, hold a drop, more defined, yes, bigger drop.
Marcel, John Dennis, did you ever stand with John Dennis? The Eminem remix, I fucking love that tune. I have 2 copies.
Even a hard breakdown, you know, it just takes most of it out and then just the and so on,
It's kind of repeating a bit too much.
Yeah, I was going to say. But having said that, we've played nearly all the track again.
Yeah.
The mine repeats too much, and I go, oh no, we'll listen back to them, I think, oh no, because you know, sometimes you've got to listen back to stuff so many times.
Yeah, and like a week later, as well, fresh ears. Yeah. It's a good solid track. It's not going to hit a chord with me because it's not really what I like. Let's get some scores from the Doors.
I'll give that an 8.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll give it an 8. Yeah, it's
What,
got
produced well?
produced
I've
well,
been
and
saying an 8 as well,
you know, arranged well. It could have done with a bit more variation, tiny bit of variation. I think I would have just dropped out a bit and then put some, you know, and
They needed a drop.
not put anything in, just drop something out for a bit to
and
sort of
then brought it back.
like relieve you from hearing that melody for a bit, and then when it comes back in, it's
All right, well, I'm going to be a
interesting.
dick if I don't give it an 8, am I? So, it's an 8.
No, that's not how it works, is it?
My
If you
only
don't like it,
criticism-
don't like it.
No, I liked it, but it's that
You didn't
kind
like
of,
it, did you?
That houseier
You
vibe.
didn't
is
really
not-
like it,
I
did
didn't
you?
really like
Really?
it, but I can't mark him down for the fact that I didn't like it. You know, the track was
My
lovely.
only criticism is that nice little break where the snare went into sort of double time, then quad time, and then the bass drum came back in again. It was repeated too many times. It was a good little breakdown and then a good little, good little drop, but it was quite short and it repeated too many times. It needed to have a more intense drop somewhere in the track. Complete breakdown maybe, so all that was left was the melody, and the melody could have been then twisted a little bit and then come back in. But again, it's a personal taste. Do you know what I mean? If I had my handbag on the floor and I had glow sticks, I'd have been perfectly happy.
I've just had a complaint that the mics are too loud. Honestly, when Matt's out on the thing, I can't turn it up much more. That might be your end, fella. Don't be blaming us.
Or it could be just me shouting.
Paulie Kennedy, the guy who wrote it, said, I don't like it. It's just an old track. Thanks, mate.
We like it.
Cheers,
Yeah,
fella.
just send any old rubbish in.
Yeah.
We'll listen to any old.
Here's some shit.
No, it was really good though. It was good.
It was.
good.
Honestly, I can't give it any more volume. I swear.
On your laptop.
It's got full. Look, we're hitting good over there.
Which is a laptop.
That one, turn that thing more there. Honestly.
Sounds shit.
Danny Jones. Snoop Dogg ripping mumble rap. This is Galetic.
Get left. Have you got the left?
Ah, that's better. Wait for that to come up.
Yeah.
It's a bit spicy.
I said, nigga had me in the studio one night trying to do that shit. I'm like, man, cut this shit off.
Yeah, that's good. I like that.
That was brilliant. and
Cheeky.
genius.
I think hip hop vocals work really well with
Yeah, so
techno.
do I.
I love it. I'm always rinsing hip hop vocals. I wouldn't tell you which tracks though, because there's loads on one and it's brilliant. And they're mine. Well, they're not. They're just.
What? Yeah, right.
That's good. I love it, man. That's been right on, hasn't it?
Yeah. Didn't know where it was going at the
Yeah.
start, but it's really sort of come together.
I thought it was going to be like more hip hop and breakbeat kind of.
Yeah, exactly. See?
Again, people, I'm really sorry for missing your comments. Sabrina Carl, how's it going? It's good to see you on the stream. Sean C. Smith gives it a 9.5. Pip Johns gives it 13 clowns out of 10. Recommended this tune. Lucky Bearsby says nice heart feel to it. Agreed.
A lot of little.
Yep.
That was genius.
Yeah, that's great. A bit breakbeat now.
Paulie Kennedy says amazing intro and evolve. Give it a 9. Amy Buffin says blah blah blah.
Oh,
Do you know what, Buff? You're just jealous you're not sat here with us drinking wine. Confidence juice.
I've got a coffee.
Yeah, we got coffee.
look, I went for tea in the end. Just fancied it.
You know what you were saying about progression? This track's got
Yeah, totally. It's got it in space.
Yep.
Yeah, it's brilliant.
Is this you, Ben?
This is mint.
Apparently this is a free download and you should get
Clever.
on it. Is it Pip? It's not Pip, is it? It's Jonas.
This will be on in my car tomorrow then. This will be playing on my car going to Chittern. I go to work tomorrow.
Danny says loving this, solid line.
I'd have been cool for calling it, wouldn't it?
It would, wouldn't
Well, I'm not going to try it twice.
No.
But it's dicky, doesn't it? It's twice, isn't it? Look, a right knob.
Amy Buffin says she's going to double drink next week. That should be fun for us all.
Thinking for two.
Yeah, I think so. Atari Inva says, love the Star Trek sounds. Paulie Kennedy says, bouncy. And David Johnson says, we miss you, Amy. It's nice to have a break, though, isn't it?
You're in trouble now.
Pip says, no, it's not him, but you are behind it 100%. Okay, it's an 8-minute track, and we have played 4 minutes.
Yeah,
now.
It's good.
It's good.
I'm not surprised it's 8 minutes because he's taking them such a long journey through different beats and suggestions. Like it's almost like classical music when you get like one theme, then the classical musician takes you off on all these different fucking journeys. It sounds like shit, but
Yeah.
but that's what it does.
Yeah.
And that's what good techno should do. It should say like, here, this is what it is about, and then they go this way, that way, this way, that way, this way, that way.
Listen to that, man.
And then it makes it interesting. I got to follow that because I don't often do that much track, so I listen to Max Module and think, fuck that.
Delete
Try.
make it better.
That was lush, that was that.
Yeah.
We love those. Little spin back, little cutbacks.
Little reverse,
Little pretend DJ bits.
Yeah.
So he's tipped it as acid core. I wouldn't say
Yeah, well, it's whatever it is.
It's gentle acid core.
Hate genres.
Yeah, I hate genres.
Fuck it, man. You just do a
It's
mix.
almost as bad as
I just
scoring
want it-
things.
Yeah.
It's either 4-beat or it's not, you know, if it's a 4-beat set or it's a breakbeat. Well, you could even put breakbeat. It's not really, I don't know, you couldn't really do like
A bit of
minutes,
scratching
10
going on
minutes of
there.
breakbeat, but you put a bit of breakbeat in for a minute, for a second or 5,
Yeah, you
you
did.
know.
Just enough to give you a taste without overdoing it.
In fact, we did that with Caretaker, I believe.
Yeah, we did, didn't we?
At the end of every 8, a little bit of a break, and then move on. Sounded brilliant.
Yeah.
And hopefully there will be a remix competition running for Caretaker.
Stems are all done.
Yeah, they're all done. I've been doing it on my laptop this month.
No effects on them or anything like that.
So we will be sending those stems out to you guys. It's losing me a bit now. It's literally
It's a bit losing now, yeah. I think
Yeah,
you've
but
got somewhere drastic again.
going on.
There's only so far you can go, isn't it? It's like up.
Yeah.
And then, like, you've always got to take it back down again, haven't
A
you?
little bit, but then again,
Yeah.
it's moving.
Yeah, it's trancing now, isn't it?
Yeah. It's a solid 8.
It is. But yeah, it's gone really trancing.
That's gone right through the night. This is the morning, man. This is like 5 o'clock in the morning.
This is it.
And you're at Cafe Del Mar if you're a bit of a posh twat. And then you're like, look at me, I'm in
So that
Ibiza.
was breakbeat,
Yeah, that was amazing.
Sigh,
I'd love to have a
bit of
listen.
hip-hop
I'd
in
have
it.
to listen to that.
and then
That's
into
my drive to work,
trance
in
at
fact.
the end. That's
That would just time my drive perfectly. Tomorrow.
proper journey, that track.
If I don't put that on my disc tonight, I'll be stupid.
This track was put up 11 days ago. It is Serge de Munter, and it has got a fuckload of comments on it already.
Did we rate the last track?
I gave it a solid 8.
Okay, well, I'm giving it a solid 8 as well because I really like the progression.
I'd give that a 9 actually because I want to listen to it again.
Yeah,
I think
there you
the
go.
reason our mics are low is maybe because of the batteries. Sorry, we haven't got.
Ooh.
Yeah,
I've
we
got
haven't got.
batteries.
Sorry, let's not go.
It's not like battery.
Yeah,
battery.
We'd have to have an interval.
Yeah.
Well, so we'll plug one mic in.
Now we're good.
No.
Just trying to judge the volume levels. Somebody give me some feedback on the levels.
Let's just go and listen on our phones.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just got atmosphere.
John Douglas says 10. So many 10s tonight.
Yeah, amazing tracks tonight. Just been great.
Morgan Juniper says levels are fine here. Headphones on. Dean Daughter says levels are good. Dean, good to see you, fella.
Thanks, Dean. Cheers, mate.
I did.
Prison Prime, that is. Dean Daughter, Prison Prime.
And he's
You've got to say the artist name as well, haven't you? Man?
Yeah, you have to
He's
say the
fucking
artist.
good, Prison Prime.
I walked in today, one's playing me a track and it's like, that means my bass line.
Yeah, I've been rinsing all your little psytrance bass lines. I've been rinsing them, mate. Honestly, they're wicked. I might just take the first 2 little bits, but oh yeah, just to fill in, it's just like great.
Marcel Selfsleeve says it is beautiful.
Yeah, I like the 80s vibe to this as well. It sounds like you know.
Can I score this
Sounds like a
1984
Terminator.
episode?
Yeah, yeah, like an 80s movie.
I like that.
Giorgio Moroder or something like that.
Yeah.
Jen says another 12. Dominic
Vangelis.
Hawkins says nice one. I like this. This is 9.5. The tracks have been fucking stunning.
That's Gary Newman, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, nice, man. That's got me. I'm 51, like, so that's got me. That's Gary Newman all day long, that. Great. This has been loads of fun tonight, hasn't it?
It's got a toe in the past and a toe in the future.
Yeah, it has, totally. Yeah, she said it is because Gary Newman's making tunes at the minute with that.
Is it?
There's someone, yeah, I think.
Is it back
Well, was it not Avicii, was it? He's dead, isn't he? Shit.
Did, yeah, quite.
It was someone like that, though. It was someone a bit techno-y, I think. Oh, that's great. Yeah, that's really good. Shit. I'm giving up. You don't want to buy any stuff. I've got loads of gear here for sale.
Chris gives this a 9, and Stuart says 80s vibe. I hear it. Yeah, absolutely.
I'm not arguing with the 9.
Definitely
This is
80s.
really
Yeah,
good.
9 all day long.
Yeah.
I feel blessed to have heard these tracks tonight. They're great.
Yeah.
That's,
I mean, this is not my sort of music at all.
No.
But I could get into this sort of music.
I listen to all sorts of electronic music. It's great.
This genuinely feels tonight like a bunch of friends sat around just like killing time. You know, chatting crap. And
It always does.
no, but tonight more so. I don't know why. Maybe it's because the tunes are nice and like, you know, the whole night has been like it. Beautiful. Jason Marsh gives it an 8. Music is too quiet now.
You're satisfied, aren't they?
But these tracks are all going to be mastered differently, so each track's going to be slightly
Yeah,
quieter,
I'm trying
you know.
Oh, it's a constant struggle.
Yeah.
Yeah, it really is.
And it's really important because the DJ can just turn it up. Well, it isn't. You know, you've always got gain on the end of the chain, which is the mixing desk, and you can just turn it up. Or at home in your stereo,
Yeah, yeah.
turn it up. You've got auto gain on some computers, haven't you, with the media players?
Level meters as well. You test it and then wank it up.
misses.
If you
Were
want to.
misses. Yeah, Serge, beautiful 80s vibe going on to that one. Mate. I
Yeah.
can't mark you any lower than an 8, and I think I'm going to give you an 8.9 on that one.
I'll give that a 9. I loved it.
Beautiful.
I can't even remember what I marked it at. It was a high score. Was
I
it?
think you said 9.
8? I think it was 9, wasn't it?
Yeah,
I think it
beautiful.
was
Cat's
Serge.
not sitting.
She's just not settling. Serge,
No.
like I say,
Settle
usually
down.
you beat us round the head with twisted ass tunes, and that was just
That was
slick.
deep.
And
Yeah.
it was rolling as well. It
Yeah.
made you what made
It
you.
was swung a bit as well that made you sort of like pull forward, you know, it's like certain tracks can drag you forward.
I always feel there's certain tracks that feel like they're falling over slightly,
yeah,
and
yeah,
it gives them that groove.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
That's
Totally.
Yeah.
Afrofuturism. Now this is a guy who is quite active on the page. His name is Martin Nugent, and I'm pretty sure this is like only his second track in to the review.
I've said it before, and I'm going to say it again. We're hearing a lot more traditional string sounds from synths mixing with the music these days. A lot more melodic sounds, which is a good thing.
It's good it feels good frequency, a string pad.
Yes.
Yeah.
It feels, I mean, that's the last thing I put in. But, that's what I was missing, just a high-pitched string that changes every now and again, drops in and drops out.
For somebody who doesn't have keys in his studio, he's quite well versed in melody.
Who?
Me,
You.
you,
Who?
all of
All of us. Yeah. Well, you just hear it, don't you? You can either hear it or you can.
Yeah.
Because if you've ever, like, Mark plays guitar,
Yeah.
you know, I play
Not very
guitar, you know, but if you think of those, you know, songs in your head,
I'm a drummer who can read music.
Oh, you're a step up to all of us. Stop boasting this.
a drummer that can read music. Do you like team up with a singer sometimes and go like, oh man, we don't know fuck all about music, do we? Really?
Warren is on form tonight.
Yeah. That's what they do though, isn't it? Drummers and singers, singers, you know, what you might get.
Totally on form tonight.
Well, I used to do vocals and drum at the same time.
Did you?
That's
Phil
hard to
Collins.
see.
I can't drum, I'm drumming. No, there's a real skill to drumming, obviously.
Yeah. It's not easy.
Sounds like a faithless intro. Nice. Movie music 8. Dewey Williams says Talking Heads. I'm guessing that was for the last one. It might be this one.
Yeah, I can see it.
Yeah, they're quite Talking Heads. I like that Violent Femmes, and I think you should look at the Talking Heads because I like the Violent Femmes. So I don't think that's an outrageous reason to look at them.
This seems to be lacking something. I'd almost like a vocal over the top of that.
They come.
I like this in bongos. No, I wouldn't. Underneath it, look a little bit of percussion. Bit of native percussion or something.
See how different people's minds work? I want some vocals. I want some I'll stick in some cowbell.
Yeah, good cowbell, bit of cowbell with it as well.
Yeah, you're right. It does feel like it's missing a bit. Apparently,
More reverb on the strings as well.
Again, it's one
So
of
that
those,
they
it's
carry
one
on,
of those
don't-
tracks that feels that it's an intro, but there's something else coming.
apparently it's a Chaos Pad 3 and a microchord. Is that it?
Wow.
If that sort of kit you're using, you're doing well. How do you say it actually? It does sound like a new from the Chaos Pad.
I like that sort of almost ukulele sound.
Oh, right.
See, I didn't like that.
I like it because it's different. A bit of variation.
I didn't want to look. I was going to like, you know.
I
So
like
say
it because
something.
it was different.
No, that's all right.
The strings were getting a bit dull.
But when you limit yourself to doing stuff on kit and you know it is, then you've got to kind of mark it on that as well.
Yeah.
Because if it's a creative piece,
Yeah.
you know, if you see something like by, you know, an artist that just does one single line and it just tells you everything, you go,
Yeah.
you know, you don't go, that's only one single line, it's one.
There's a French artist I like who does that. It's
it.
single line. Yeah, it looks beautiful.
That's it.
Mostly paints ladies in single lines, but you know.
That's what you're going for. Then you've got to mark things accordingly to
Yeah.
limit his.
But at the end of the day, we're old school ravers.
Yeah.
On the basis, can I count?
Yeah, can you dance for it? Yeah.
Needs more for it, says Dewey. 6 from me, whereas James gave it a 9.998. It's like lying in a very hot bathtub with your ears under the water. Very relaxing. 8.
Yeah, it is very relaxing.
Like, it needs more. Whoever said, I'm sure it was you, said it needed more. Does need some more to it. But it is a 5-year-old track, and it was created on 2 pieces of kit. And so for those reasons, I'll give you a
just think it needs something on the 16s going duck, 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 maybe even a repetitive bass on or something that was duck, 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 duck.
Yeah, I wouldn't argue with that.
You know, just to
Either
sort of
that
break
or
up the
very
fours and the
fine,
six and the
distant
eights.
synth line in the background.
Yeah, distant arpeggio, something just to.
An acid line wouldn't hurt. Peach tea, 4 elves. Did we mark that last one? I think we did. Yeah, I
You did 7.9. I'm doing a 7.
Warren?
Yeah, I'm going to give that a 7. I'll give that a 7. Yeah, definitely. Just because it didn't really
go very
far.
But
And
what was there was good.
But it was good for a core.
Yeah, for like
on a chaos pad.
A chaos pad and a Michael was fucking brilliant. Talk about limiting yourself. And so, like, so I say for those reasons, you're almost getting an 8.
Less is more sometimes.
Less is more. And yeah, ridiculously limited kit. Well done.
And sometimes limited kit encourages creativity.
Yeah, absolutely. Right, this track is low, people. I'm not going to adjust the volume on it because I don't think it's going to do much more.
So we'll just shut up for a second so you listen to it. Again, this and the last track could be part of a set. a sort of, I don't know, almost like a chilled Ibiza set, do you know what I mean? Evening on the beach type feel to it.
Yes,
Cafe Del Mar.
Yeah.
Treat for you next. Now, I can't fault it for being the tune it is. It's just not up my street.
I like
This is improved because it's got those 16 beats going on.
Yeah. Those little click sounds.
Yeah, because they're on the 16s rather than everything just all being on the 4s and the 8s.
I also like the fact that the actual melodic line has got quite a lot of reverb on it and feels quite distant.
Yeah.
And the click sounds are completely dead and therefore really close up to you. Do you know what I mean? So you've got that beautiful sort of sound separation.
Logie Bearsby, who is this? This is 4 Elves. Peach Tea. No, sorry. Peach Tea is the name of the artist. 4 Elves is the name of the track. Peach Tea. And that is Kassan Huben.
Cassian Huben.
There we go.
There's either 4 else, as in 4 else, as a play on that, or it's 4 someone called else. Which is rather nice.
It's nice, isn't it? Or you've got a blossom tree.
We've got cherry blossom.
Fair enough then.
Coming
I
off
just
the
turned
tree.
around, I thought it looks like it's snowing.
It does, yeah.
It's a big cherry as well.
Yeah, tiny cherries, unfortunately.
Sadly,
what
this
she
one
said.
is not. It's not up my street.
No, I know it isn't, but for what it is,
D Doctor says
sort of
really
people
nice
like
as
that
well.
sort of music, I'd say it's awesome.
It's almost like techno music for dinner, so you can eat to it.
Yeah.
You know, with your missus.
Posh techno.
Yes.
Light on the floor. Do you see it? No, where the hell it's gone? Yeah, we got other lighters.
Dewey says nicely done this one, 8.5 here. Alex King says big lie. Thank you to Matt Flack and Andy Muscle for joining the party. And Zoe is here. How's it going, honey? Good luck for your thing on Thursday. I will share the asshole out of it for you.
I like those non-sync delays you said as well. That was really cool.
Yeah.
When your
Sean
things
Pierce,
aren't right
not
on
my
the.
style, but I can't fault this, 8.5.
This is headphones stuck through.
That stuff is not synced. It's lush.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I thought I'd mix it up. We did a Boomstick special last week, or whenever it was, and it hit
Where's that light gone?
nearly 10k. Well, oh, I'm
It's a light there.
Oh, yeah, I have this one. Yeah, I've got it.
You got it.
Yeah. And so I thought I'm going to mix it up a bit. It's getting a little bit stale. I've only got 4,000 friends on the playing page. 5,000, sorry. Versus 10 on my page. So I'm going to flip it around a bit. See if that works. Let it play, 8.5. We have half an hour left and 5 tunes. I need to be on a train at 4:15.
Yeah.
Everybody's loving this track.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
so
really good.
surprised.
Yeah, it's good.
No, it's a really good track, believe me.
Somebody said they wanted to remix this. Paul Lee Kennedy. Yeah, Zoe, get me on your telly. Get us on your big screen. How many inches? This It's just not my thing.
I'm trying to think what it reminds me of. It's that film with Lolita and Naked that turned out to be a paedophile, isn't it?
Lolita was the thing.
Oh man.
No idea.
I can't let it play, people.
They played Kaiser Soze.
I haven't got a clue.
No.
Okay,
There was a dance tune that went that was the theme tune to that.
Beautiful then. 7.9. There we go. Good track. Not up my street, so therefore it's not going to rock up to an 8 for me. What?
Yeah, I'll give that an 8. Definitely. It sounds, like I say, it sounds like the old sort of 90s. As a film, I can't think what it is now, but it sounds like the old 90s synth tunes, like sort of like 90s Cafe Del Mar type
I'm
stuff.
so shocked that tune got a lot of score.
And it was a bit crispy in places and a bit different and evolving, and that the sounds weren't just static; they were moving a bit.
That's a 9 from me.
My God!
Whoa.
I really
My
liked
God!
it.
It shocked the hell out of me.
How about that?
Yeah, ridiculous, crazy. Anyway, the big boy Charlie Ryan. It's a 5-minute track. You might not get the whole thing, seeing as though we got to be on the train in a bit. This is his new EP.
Warning signs of satanic behavior may be apparent, such as a sudden, bitterly antagonistic attitude towards family and religion, a
I'm going to
reclusive
play the whole EP
behavior
and
pattern,
Abrasive's EP
and
this week or
listening
next week in the special.
exclusively to
So stay
heavy
tuned for that.
metal rock music, almost to the point of addiction.
Jesus, Charlie.
Heavy metal rock music.
Tim John says this is 10 straight away and these daughters have given it a load of cats to spin. Too industrial, but it's okay, I think.
Satanic behavior.
Bam, this is mine. That is great, says myself. But this is Gordon Kennedy. Again, another sentimentary humour. Anyone that's video artwork for this is fucking epic. Yeah, try and go through the art stuff. Like I say, I'm going to do a special one for him and Grace this week or next week. We're still tuned for that.
This is one of those tracks that after you listen to it, then you go somewhere and you hear it, so you have to go back
And listening exclusively to heavy metal rock music,
Come to us.
Experience it.
Meet Pete Manifesto on bad acid, says the doors. Lens, I can't hear you. Okay.
Sorry.
Clapman's too much for this.
Yeah, I'm in.
Up there with Aphex Twin and Prodigies. Nick Summers gives it a 9.5. Alex King gives it a 12.2. And can't hear you. Who is this? Batteries. Right, we've only got 4 songs left, haven't we?
This is good.
Paulie Kenny, who is this? This is Charlie motherfucking Ryan. What?
Yeah.
Sam Oliver, hello fella. Chauncey Smith, 13.
I just know that stomp's going to come back in a minute. Okay,
This is
yeah.
what Sam does best.
Builds up the tension.
Yep. Oh, Sam, you don't deserve it tomorrow, man. Good luck.
Yeah, good luck, Sam.
Thank you for the feedback, Zoe. And if anybody else at any point thinks the music's too low or we're too low, please tell us. Yeah. 25 to 10. Good time, and we are not worthy of the student badass. Yeah.
Yeah.
Marcel says Liam Howlett is my hero, then you better check out Charlie motherfucking Ryan.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's got a proper heavy rock feel to it as well.
Touch faster for me, but still a mine.
Again, I wouldn't.
Not much, not much.
I don't know, it plays an 8-inch track.
Yeah, look good.
Yeah. Somebody's going to remix that at a higher speed.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
But that was really good. That's a 9.5 from me.
One.
Yeah, I'll give it a 9 all day long.
Yeah.
It's
You
amazing.
can't argue with
Really
Charlie
good.
Ryan's production,
Yeah.
the way he puts his tunes together, composition, noise structure, the whole fucking thing. Charlie's got it. Okay, now we're going to flip to completely the other side. This is Marcel Celsi, and this is going to be smooth. I can tell you that from the start.
It is. Don't want it to hail, we'll be able to hear what we're doing.
We literally have 3 tracks left.
Okay.
And we're at Sean Pierce's next week, and we do have room for more tracks if you wish to put them in. Give me a shot in the door.
Yep.
And which is great, because I need to be on the train, and it would be nice to do an early one. It would be all great for all of us to be a bit early.
Yeah, but the problem is I always get home after the URL and I'm so fired up and
Yeah,
I sleep anyway, so.
I might check the system. I rewired last night, and I haven't checked it yet, so I'm fucking running around like a dick today. So maybe I'll do that when I get in. Maybe you'll see a live stream of me in a bit. Now this track is low, so I don't know how you guys are hearing it, but look, it's still, you know, it's still rocking up to there.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm still teething troubles with the mixer. Too much bass.
It's just the track.
Yeah, it is the track. Again, down here, guess what? Bass.
Yeah, we always have it, don't we? Every single time.
Dean Daughter's loving this one. There's some good sub in this tune, you fucking
Yeah.
know. Maybe I need to turn my bass down. I did notch it down there a little bit, Zoe. You should have played that Charlie Ryan tune fast. It's not fair on everyone else. I know. We all know that if you're going after Charlie Ryan, you're in trouble. Or if you're going after Leaf, you're in trouble, you know. George has given this a 9. Pip says, love the atmosphere, FX, and how the mix sort of sways in and out. 10. Atari Humor says, weird 8. How weird, Atari? You're man to talk. Where are we? So
I like
tonight
this.
we are in the War Minstrel studio. All this kit behind us is the War Minstrels. Yeah, I don't know if you can see that. It's Volkers, TB3, Ableton, Pushes, God knows what, MPCs, circuits. Flashing lights, flashing lights. Without the help of this man, I wouldn't even attempt to try Ableton. But thanks to the knowledge that he's given me, I think I can give it a bash now. What time is it over there? You have 2 tracks left, fella. I did think about ending with Logie Bearsby, but if I end with Logie Bearsby, we can't open with him next week, so I'd rather open with Logie next week. It's a Sapphire and Steel 8. Pip John says Neutron. Yeah, indeed. Ben Higgins has just joined the show. You're late, fella. What do you think about the Akai Force? For £1,500, I'd rather get a really big fucking synth. Warren?
I'm not really looked into it too much. It's not quite forced, no.
No, it's literally it's Ableton in it's got
I've seen that. Yeah.
£1,500. No, pointless. This way, you know, why would you spend that much on it? Paulie Kennedy says, I've actually got kidney stones at the moment, thank you. Zoe Fair, marking his Ableton adventures. Yeah, and you guys will hear all about it. Leggy Bearsby says, cool, and I'm glad that you say that, fella. Looking forward to you said it's a weird track, so looking forward to it.
This is another headphone track for me, but a completely different nature. It's quite a dark journey.
Sounds fluctuating. Marcel, somebody says, I'm not sure. And Deep Daughter says, the Force is awesome. Yeah, well, we knew you'd like it, fella. Have you actually got one, Deep?
Thank you.
Well, the delis, they look good.
Yes.
They look really good. That's almost like Ableton, isn't it? That's what you'd want. If I wanted something that was going to be something that was a hardware version of Ableton, I wanted to just be buttons.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want any screens or anything like that. So I wouldn't want a screen.
Yeah, I agree.
Delis just like seems to be ideal. I'm not used to it. It just looks good.
Sorry, I think our microphones are running out of battery. But we've only got like a tune left, so we're all good.
I'm liking this, but it is going on a bit now.
Yeah.
But if I had headphones on and I was in a darkened room, I'd probably be loving it.
You lost.
Yeah.
It says, yes, the volume range fluctuates. It's not the track with the mark setup. I actually think it's the adapter to go from the iRig to the iPhone. It cuts out on me when I'm listening to it on headphones, so maybe I invest in one of those. Get an Android.
Put your iRig straight in Android.
Yeah. I might get one for the purpose of doing this, then I can have that in my hand.
Yeah. What, and you can read the comments?
And I can read the comments instead of... Because I hate looking away. You know, you guys are there. I hate looking there.
We'll think about it.
Apparently Dean Daughters does have a Force.
What?
Everything is going to be all right.
Yeah, I like that track.
Go on then, let's give it some numbers.
That's an 8 from me.
Okay.
It would be higher
if it had a bit more movement.
If it had a bit more movement, but it's a good track. That's a good take you on a journey, headphones, darkened room track.
I didn't like it.
No, you didn't.
And I suppose it's my right to not like something, so I'm giving you a 6.5. Did you mark it?
I did, yeah, I gave it an 8.
Excellent. And you marked it as well, Linz?
8.
I'm wrong. We've got 2 more tracks after this one. We're going to have to skip through them pretty quick, though.
Well, you're going to miss your train.
You
And we
Vauxhall
don't want an
Grandlander.
advert from...
You're going to give Mark a lift to his train?
Yeah.
Yeah? Cool.
You are starting to flood this hole of uncertainty with
Okay,
myths
this
and
is... Go on then.
conjures
What's that?
over thousands of
Tech?
years.
Elves Tech. Onyx Whip.
Onyx Whip in progress.
Onyx Whip!
Yeah. I
Witness
can't even read it from here. It's too far away from my eyes.
your
Fuck.
lonely fate.
That guy's force.
Justify your existence on earth.
1,000 It's bonkers.
You have demons,
Yeah, but there's people out there with money to find.
spirits, powers of the earth and sun responsible for the birth of culture. But never yourself.
This is a strange track.
West Tech now.
Again, though, this is another one of those situations where after the last track, if it had been gone straight into this one, I'd have still been in the darkened room with my headphones on, enjoying it.
Oh, play this one after what? 50 minutes? Well, we're past that now.
It's quiet.
It's very quiet.
But the kick needs a bit more substance. More mids, maybe, I don't know. Sounds like one of those uke or something.
It's one of those little tiny
Balalaika.
drums going.
It's a strange track.
It's another strange track. It's another one. It's another headphone journey. sounds quite mellow.
And that Sim's right up front.
Yeah, the Sim's right up front, and we've got that.
Everything's
It's a little bit
stage.
panic-inducing almost. So it's strange. Quite like it. It's strange. But not as much as the last track.
Like you said, could do some more changes. And Brandon says it's hard to make that bass pattern interesting.
Technical problem number 3. Right at the end of the URL. Okay.
Well, we're listening to this one to the end.
It's growing on me, I have to say.
That is
There's
a
a
fucking
banjo in the background. Yeah.
It is a banjo.
Yeah.
Okay.
It is!
Yeah.
It is. Thank. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
They're gone.
Right, now this is not... There we go. That's just playing from thingy. We have a technical hitch. Maybe we stop the show there.
I think we might have to.
I think we may have to, seeing as though I'm just getting pinwheel of death.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to rate that at a 7.5. It's almost as interesting as the previous track. It's another headphones, darkened room thing, but a completely different feel to it, with a real strange tension with the bass drum pounding away. Do you know what I mean? And then these strange little noises, including, as you say, a banjo in the background.
Weird
Very
track.
weird. I quite like weird.
I didn't like the synth line being too up front, and the kick was a bit woolly.
Yeah.
Kick was
If
definitely
it
a bit woolly.
If there was something a bit, if it was mixed differently, if those elements all in the track were mixed differently, I think it would have been better for my ears. But that's just my ears, That's...
Yeah, my mic's dead. So we have come to the end of the 8th shout out of 2019. Thank you very much to my co-host Warren,
Pleasure.
the War Minstrel Dancy, and Lindsay, the Trash Panda Mumford. These two have been on fucking form tonight, and they could have
Been a
their
laugh,
show,
hasn't it? It's
no
been
problem.
good.
Oh, I thought it
Honestly,
was
Warren,
good.
you've been massively on form, mate.
Have I?
Yeah,
I
absolutely.
don't know. I just like
You've
talk
been
shit,
rolling.
really.
Well, this is
Yeah,
it.
brilliant.
You just chatter away, don't you?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm oblivious to everything, really.
As Mark said, it's just people who like the same sort of thing,
So why
sitting
we-
in a
why are
room
we here
chatting
then?
about music.
Yeah, we're
I
here.
don't know.
Right, we will see you next week for more of the same shit. Hopefully with some core tracks over at Sean Pierce's studio for his birthday. That will be a Dinosaur Gridlock special where we'll be drinking, and Amy Buffum's going to be drinking loads and blah 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 blah. Anyway, thank you
Sounds
all.
good.
If you watched tonight, if you liked, shared, commented, called someone cunt, and all those other things that come with the URL. Again, big hand to my fucking co-hosts tonight. They were absolutely on form.
Been a
No
pleasure.
worries.
I'm
Yeah.
sure it'll be just the same for next week. Anyway, thank you all for watching. You're all wonderful, lovely people, and we love you loads.
Take care.
Later.
Bye.